All right, Aquarius, thanks for stopping by. This is your 2026 forecast. So let's see what's showing here for you for this year of 2026. All right, so lost in the ruins of the past. Okay, so that is for January. February, follow the path of your soul. March, rise above the dark days of life. April, you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. May, follow your vision. June, a difficult path is being revealed. Okay, July is a wonderful surprise is coming. August, a partnership for the new age. September, re-energize in the natural world. October, to conform is to die inside. November, your deepest desires constrain you. And December, that was November. This is December. The time for romance has come. All right. So let's see what is going on here for Aquarius. So January, your card is lost in the ruins of the past. Lost in the ruins of the past. You're staying stuck in the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. Okay, one card jumping out here. And that is the Tower. So the Tower represents change. So it's time to make a change. Then here you have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. So there could be some sort of truth, some sort of conversation here between you and another person, which is leading to change. Has something to do with the past. Yeah, you got the Six of Cups showing here. So that's nostalgia. Chariot and the Four of Cups. So yeah, there's some issue or situation that's going on here between you and another person, having to do with maybe a past relationship. The change is here that you need to move forward. There's going to be some sort of upset happening here for you. You are like in a place of confusion for whatever reason, okay, with that Four of Cups. But the Chariot feels to me like you know this, okay? You know that you've been stuck in the past, stuck in some situation from the past, knowing that it's time that you move forward, you move out of that, okay? Been there, done that. It's time to move on to something new, do something new. Move on to success. Being stuck in the past is staying stagnant. You're not letting anything new come in. So, yeah, it's time to live in the moment, be in this moment. Okay. Don't stay stuck in the past. It feels like possibly some relationship, some sort of friendship that you had. Needing a change. There could be a conversation between you and that person. Okay, Queen of Swords. Something needs to change here, and that is your looking back. That needs to change. You need to start looking forward here. Okay, so then we have follow the path of your soul. This is do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. Now this is for February. All right, one card jumping out. And that is the Five of Cups. So that is a card of regret. So there's something here that has been bothering you or will be bothering you then we have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, Hierophant, Seven of Swords, Devil. Okay, follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. It feels here like someone from the past is definitely trying to stop you. They don't want you to succeed. It's time for you to commit to yourself, commit to your truth, and keep moving forward. Whoever this is, I want to say that when there isn't enough drama going on in their own life, more than likely that's when they come around. They want drama, they crave drama, they crave the attention, the chaos. And yeah, so don't be surprised if they come back around and have a lot to say. Um, I don't think they're accusing you, but it's like they want to get you involved, okay? They want you to keep the fires burning for all of this drama, okay? It's like they want to get some excitement going, okay? So personally, I don't think it's worth it. The past is a past. Keep it there. Move forward, and don't be the enabler here. Okay, let them find somebody else. All right, so we have March. Now, March is a rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. Okay. So rise above the dark days. All right, so here we have the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, to me, it feels like there is some sort of truth. It could also be representing some information, okay? Could be a phone call, could be a letter, could be an email, could be a whatever, okay? It feels like there is some sort of information headed in your direction here. It feels like it might be some good news, because with that Page of Cups, it feels like things are going in the right direction. Okay, it feels like finally things are going in the right direction here. Temperance, okay, it's time to get some balance here. Don't lead with either your head or your heart. Okay, don't lead with one or the other. Try to keep things as balanced as possible. That Ace of Swords sitting here with this King of Swords, yeah, it feels like clarity, new information, something that you've been waiting on. Okay, I want to say it's going to bring a time of fulfillment and happiness. It's a gift. There's something here is bringing in a gift. Okay, information is bringing in a gift. It could be a person bringing in a conversation, which brings in information, and that leads to some sort of gift or prosperity, because you got the Ten of Pentacles here and the Nine of Cups. So to me, that feels like fulfillment, gifts being granted, or wishes being granted. Okay. All right. So that is for March. All right, let's take a look at April. April, May, and June. So, Aquarius. April is you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. You are experiencing spiritual blossoming. Okay, we'll take those. They didn't turn face up. All right. So here we have the Star, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So there's the healing, okay? There's the spiritual healing. that's happening here. You could be um, you could be pushing against some sort of drama, some sort of negativity, really grasping for happiness, contentment, um, grounding, security, safety. Okay, so here we have a Tower, Temperance, and the King of Cups. So, yeah, definitely a change happening here. It feels like letting go of anything that is in any way um, involved with hurt or negativity or upset. It feels like finally finding a sense of peace, relaxation, harmony. Okay. Um, a person could be helping you with that. Like I said, there is some sort of celebration happening here. It could be a realization as well. Okay. Um, more stability here within relationship. That feels good to me. But you're not needing to um, push so hard to release the negativity. It's going to start falling off. Um, it's gonna like fall off your radar or something. Because it feels like up until April, um, you've been pushing away. It feels like a lot of drama. Okay, stuff that just you don't need. And yeah, so it feels like April and after April, it's going to be easier to release what's not working for you anymore. Okay, but there definitely is a change here within your spiritual um, body. Okay, um, that star is really bringing in a lot of healing. I'm getting something here for you is starting to make sense. Okay, something starting to make sense. And this King of Cups, whoever this is, could be helping with that. Okay, all right. So that's April. So let's take a look at May. This is follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. Follow your vision. Okay, 2 cards jumping out. We have the Six of Swords and the King of Wands. So follow your vision. This feels, again, like you're moving out of something that's very chaotic into something that is a little bit more relaxed. I want to say you're showing here as the King of Wands, so that feels more like you're putting in the time and energy. You're very determined to make some sort of change here, to follow what is important to you. And again, it may have something to do there with April about the spirituality version. So let's say I've got the Three of Wands here, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Magician. So yeah, I see that you've got something on the go here, okay? And you're making sure that things are going well so that you can continue. So whether that does have something to do with your spirituality, it says here, follow your vision. So whatever you're working on for your future, I see here that it's taking steps to becoming something great. All right. Time is of the essence here. You're doing a lot more thinking, manifesting. You could be working on more things to create for yourself in the way of happiness and prosperity and things like that. The Magician is showing, so that's very nice. Could be talking about some conversations. You could be learning something. Um, not so much in a book, maybe, um, but it could be from another person, like conversations that that you're in, or maybe podcasts or readings or something like that. I don't see it so much as reading a book, but that's not to say that, you know, that's not how it will work for you. Um, but it could be. But I'm getting like communication, conversation. Okay, showing up with that magician card. Could be someone coming in and showing you how to accomplish this or that. Okay, but manifestation is something that's really showing here as well. All right, so that was May. So June, we have a difficult path is being revealed. A difficult path is being revealed. All right, so here we have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Sun, Devil, Two of Wands. All right, a difficult path is being revealed. It feels like there are some opportunities here. It's giving you a lot of passion, determination. Like I want it. I want this. It gives you some sort of hunger or desire to accomplish this goal that you set for yourself. Seven of Pentacles. You're trying to get everything right. You're trying to get your ducks in a row. Okay. A difficult path is being revealed. It very well could be that there's two choices for you to make. And it could be that one is easier and one is more difficult. It could be one is more emotional. It may be that you need to learn a lot through a certain path that you take. That could be what's difficult here. Could be a situation coming along that you really don't want to deal with, but it needs to be dealt with so that it can be put in the past so that you can move on. But it feels like things are going really well, showing the sun, all well and good. Everything that you're doing seems to be going in the right direction here. And then it just feels like something from the past comes back around and it's trying to impede your progress. Okay. So whatever that is, okay, it could be, like I said, choices. It could be situations. There's something that doesn't want to let go, and it's coming back. Whether it's a health issue, some of you, it could be a health issue, but you need to keep working at it so that you can put it in the past. You don't want it in your present. You don't want it in your future. There's something here that you need to do to keep it behind you. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing here with that Two of Wands. All right, so that is for June for Aquarius. Now let's see. Okay. So July, August, and September. So we have a wonderful surprise is coming, a partnership for a new age, and re-energize in the natural world. So July, a wonderful surprise is coming. July. All right, one card, two cards jumping out. So here we have the King of Pentacles and Temperance. So this to me feels like it's time to find your balance, find your sense of grounding, that sense of stability and strength that you have within you. It feels like it's time to take the lead. 3 of Pentacles. This has something to do with relying on yourself, taking control of your talents. High Priestess. 9 of Cups. Hermit. Pay attention to your intuition here in July. Something that you have been working towards, something that you've been wanting, I feel is going to be right there for you to grab. But there's some sort of healing or inner work that you're needing to do before you can take that opportunity. It's like you have to do a step back before you can go ahead. All right. Okay. A wonderful surprise is coming. And like I said, that surprise could be everything that you've ever wanted. But the thing is, you need to take a look at your inner self. You need to do some reflecting before you can move towards that gift or surprise. Okay. All right. So that was July. Let's take a look at August. All right, so here we have the Page of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. Page of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So a new partnership for a new age. It's time to welcome it. All right, so something that you've been dreaming of here. It may be something that has been causing you a lot of anxiety. Maybe it's something that you don't know how you're going to get it or how you're going to achieve it without hurting the feelings of other people. The Page of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. You may have to give something away to be able to take this new opportunity that's being given here. Something you've been wanting, something you've been desiring. It's almost like you've been trying to figure out how you can get this and not hurt anyone. And it feels here like time is what's coming to you. The timing needs to be right. You may have to give something away to be able to get this. You may have to release some old thinking, some old ways of doing something. But the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in good luck, possibilities, what you've been wanting. Yeah, it's something like you've been wanting this, but it feels like you have to give up something to be able to get it. You can't keep everything that you have right now and get this thing that you've been wanting. There's something that you need to give up. And are you prepared to give that up? I think that's going to be the question here this summer. That's in August. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on here for Aquarius for September. All right, one card jumping out, that is the Four of Cups. For September, re-energize the natural world. So, Four of Cups, Three of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So it feels like there's some sort of upset that you've been dealing with. I want to say this thing that you're working towards here, this partnership that's showing. It's showing signs of success for you. I feel that there's going to be some contentment. Things are going really well. With re-energize the natural world here for September. There may be some sort of confusion yet that you need to work through. There's something here about the past coming back around. But again, it may just be that you need to reflect on the past and then move on. Like, just take a look at what you've come through and realize that you've made it through, even though it was a difficult situation or whatever has happened. And it's time to grab hold of the possibilities that are here for you to have success. I'm getting something about don't move too quickly. Take your time with this re-energizing energy. Okay, take your time with that. All right, so let's take a look at October, November, and December for Aquarius. October, November, and December. October, November, and December. So October, to conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. All right, so here we have the Hermit, the Ace of Cups. The Page of Wands, Six of Cups, High Priestess, Queen of Swords. I'm getting, don't let anyone take your freedom or your creativity. It feels here like if you follow the path of someone else's desires, you may end up leaving your passions, your dreams behind. This Ace of Cups, it gives me pause because that's what it feels like. It could be that you're putting all of your trust in someone or something that isn't building you up. It feels like something that you think you would like to follow, and then coming to find out it is leading you down the wrong path. Could be something about your past is coming back around, and we've mentioned that here a few times within your reading, Aquarius. Something about your past wants to come back around. So make sure you know what this is. Make sure that you totally understand this. If this is something that you are expected to follow, make sure you're reading the fine print. Make sure that you understand what is going on. Definitely use your intuition here. Someone could be trying to get the best of you. Look for the truth in this matter. Ask questions. Don't take things at face value. All right, so we'll take a look at November. Your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. Okay. Your deepest desires constrain you. All right, so here we have Justice, Five of Pentacles, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and Strength. There's a lot of information here. Your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. Okay. So it feels like something that you've been wanting, so fiercely. Feels like it's clouding your judgment, and that may have something to do with October here as well. Okay. It feels like a similar energy to me. It's almost like the opportunity comes for you to sell your soul, and you come this close. It could be possibly a new relationship, someone that promises you the moon, promises you everything, and then it turns out to be a lie. The universe is putting you in the path of success here, but it almost feels like there's going to be like a few obstacles in your way as you progress. And you need to know what is truth and what's fiction. You need to know what's real and what isn't. All right. It feels like something in the past is trying to keep you in the past and not allowing you your freedom. All right. So then for December here, a time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. All right. So we have a Temperance, Gemini in the Lovers card. Okay. And we have Judgment, King of Pentacles, Hierophant again, Three of Pentacles. So it feels like there's a lot of help out there. It feels like a lot of people are on your side. All right, because this card has shown up at least 3 times for you. This Three of Pentacles within the whole reading, at least 3 times. So I want to say here that you've got to get balance. You need something about stability, or your grounding. Okay, that King of Pentacles and the Temperance card to me feels like finding balance, finding your footing. Okay, getting a strong foothold on the situation, whatever's going on here for you. There could be some sort of legal thing going on here between you and another person that you're involved with. It could also be talking about learning a lot. Okay, there could be something something that you're learning about another person that maybe you didn't even realize. Okay, because this is talking about a time for romance has come. So whether it's a person or whether it's a thing. Okay. You got Judgment here and this Three of Pentacles. So it feels to me like Support is all around you. It feels like this could be a new beginning, a fresh start in some sense. Now, whether this is actually romance as in person or romance as in a desire or a want that you've been having. But I feel here like you have great supporters. It feels like this is like a second chance at finding your true happiness, or maybe it's even finding yourself in some sense. Okay. But there, I see there's a lot of talk here around things being solid and stable, but turning over a new leaf for like a new beginning. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that is your 2026 forecast. I want to pull 3 cards here, and we'll see if there's any other advice for you. All right, so here we have the Magician, Strength, and the Moon. So it feels here like you need to stay strong, manifest, manifest what it is that you've been wanting. There are going to be obstacles, so like I said, you need to be strong. Things may not always appear as clear to you. They may be cloudy, things may be foggy, okay? But rely on your intuition. Something you've been wanting, something very big that you've been wanting, I want to say is happening here for you this year. All right. Okay, Aquarius, that is your 2026 reading. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoy the reading, and I hope it brings some clarity to you. You guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel as well as the video. And you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.